Nerchio versus Naniwa. It's a best of 11. We are on Whirlwind, and Nerchio is just dominating right now. The score is 4-0.
So far he is, man, but if there's one map where Naniwa perhaps has an edge over Nerchio, I would like to think it's Whirlwind, simply for the fact I think Naniwa has played this map so much more than Nerchio does. Of course, Naniwa is currently in Korea. Some people out there at home wondering where are both players wrestling right now. Nerchio is, of course, in Poland, as he always is. Does not really want to live anywhere else. And Naniwa is currently staying in Korea, so we are playing these games on the North American StarCraft server. And I just think, wow, what's up with all the achievements? Man, I'm getting achievements as we speak. The only problem is, of course, it seems like Naniwa was suffering the same problem, and Nerchio as well. The only problem on this map is, of course, that it's quite hard for Protoss to go up to 3 bases. Now, the good thing is that it's a large map, so whenever roaches or lynx are in production, it takes quite a while for them to make their way over across the map. But still, these ramps are all pretty big. These are not single force field ramps, so you're going to need a couple of gateways to wall it up and stuff. But if Naniwa can go comfortably up to 3 bases, I can see something good happen for him.
Forge expand or die trying, as that Forge does go down for Nani before the Nexus. I would think that this would be a map where he could get away with Nexus first, but I mean, he's got to feel so nervous.
The only thing Naniwa actually went Nexus first. This is also one of those days, Ben. You know what they say, when it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
Just all goes wrong. And then the only game where you try to cut a corner, you get 8 poor. That's just, it's unfortunate. We all know that feeling. I mean, each and every single one of us has had those days, Ben. The days where everything works, and you just feel like you're on top of the world. And the days where it just doesn't matter what you do, but for some reason Battle.net wants you to lose all your ladder games, and then it happens.
I feel like Nerchio has those on top of the world days.
More often than most people. Yeah, that's true. Stefano and Nerchio, they kind of have their own. They kind of have their own settings, I guess. It's not really fair, man. Wow, Nerchio is going to take a super aggressive turret. He's going to make it so close to Naniwa.
Naniwa yet? I don't think he knows where Naniwa is.
No, I don't think he does. Well, this is interesting. That 2-base all-in suddenly looks a lot more tempting, Ben.
Yeah, we actually might see Nerchio.
I don't think Nerchio has played this map very often. No, Nerchio, I would love to see Nerchio. Nerchio's going to be like, oh, okay. Maybe Nerchio thought it was forced cross? Or?
Well, he's
I mean, all of his links were making their way over to the left bottom side of this map as well.
Will we see a cancel on this third hatch?
I don't think we would. I mean, this is Nerchio. Nerchio probably thinks like, challenge accepted.
I mean, this is close enough that maybe it's still such a big map. It's not that close.
No, but still, it's dicey, man. I think it's dicey.
It's borderline dicey. We'll see just how dicey it gets here momentarily. As the Cybernetic score for Naniwa about 3/4 of the way complete.
Nerchio took double gas, by the way, quite early on, Ben. Do you think we're going to see something funky?
Maybe some Roach Ling?
Yeah, I was feeling the same way. As both these extractors went down much quicker than Nerchio normally takes them.
There's Zergling speed. Gas still being mined.
Oh, Stargate being warped in once more for Naniwa. That's not the best thing against early aggression. Of course, once you get time to get a sentry out, or like when you have a Void Ray out, it's of course very good to shut down roach aggression. The biggest problem is, whenever you go Stargate, you often do it after only 1 gate. And because you want to get those Stargate units out as quick as possible, 9 out of 10 times, Ben, you're going to get quite greedy as well. And delay your sentry a little bit. So Naniwa opening up with a StarCraft. The next unit is not a sentry, Ben. It's not just going to get a little bit dicey. It's getting very, very dicey.
I think Baneling Bust is a fantastic choice in this situation.
Yeah.
Because you can't block this entrance with just one force field. If you force field the gap, then that supply depot and in
I actually think if you
short order, that pylon's going to die.
Yeah, it would get tough. In any case, but Naniwa still does not have a sentry in production, and Naniwa is getting very, very unfortunate with the build orders he's chosen so far today. Zergling speed is about to finish up. Naniwa does not send out his Stalker. And he's going to open up with a Phoenix. Well, actually, he already has a Phoenix. So this is even worse than a Void Ray. But I don't even think that a Void Ray would have made the difference. Because, of course, Void Rays can eventually clean up links. The problem is, so many links in this phase of the game is too much for a Void Ray to deal with. The Void Ray is just simply too slow to play catch-up with these links.
This is almost like the perfect build order counter here coming from Nerchio. Sentry is going to pop out, and it will be in time.
Yeah, but it's 1 sentry.
It's 1 sentry. It's not enough.
He needed at least 2 sentries and then warp in additional cannons. Naniwa is still completely unaware of what's coming for him.
If Nerchio busts the forge, he'll kill the forge and the gateway.
Yeah.
But instead, he's going to come forward and go after the pylon. And that's why the Baneling bust is so strong on this map.
Naniwa thought he had the full wall of over there, but as soon as the pylon died, man, it was not a full wall anymore. Oh, Naniwa is getting super unfortunate with the builders he's chosen. It's almost sad. And it's just funny, like people have in the past saying like, oh yeah, Nerchio often has this at online tournaments, but guys, that's really nonsense because Nerchio does the same thing at offline tournaments as well. It's just sick how he has a good feeling for long sets of games, and it's just a quality that you have when you feel on a certain moment it's right to go for a certain case. It's kind of like poker. In the end, you're gonna have mind games and you're gonna play much more against the player than actually with what he has. And Nerchio is just really good in choosing the right right strat in the right situation.
Great play from Nerchio, now leading 5-0, going for the clean sweep when we get back. Wow, 6-0 against Naniwa would be an incredibly impressive feat. We'll see if it's going to happen after this.